How about we talk about Blackpink renewing their contracts with YG, and also BABYMONSTER's debut. First, BABYMONSTER. I know everyone and their mom has said this already, but their debut was pretty underwhelming. There was no specific parts of the song or music video that wowed me at all. I still remember when I first watched Blackpink's debut with Boombaya. My eyes were glued to the screen the entire time. I liked the song off the bat, and I thought their choreography, outfits, the background sets, etc. were amazing. I think YG actually did everything right with Blackpink's debut, because everybody including the non-fans watched Blackpink like a hawk for their future comebacks. With BABYMONSTER I just felt nothing. I wasn't hyped at all. The choreography seemed too simple and unfinished, and the background sets look very recycled like I've seen them before in other YG music videos. I know people have pointed this out already, but the sets looked extremely similar to Blackpink's. This was a slight fear of mine coming true. I had a feeling that YG was pretty much gonna make BABYMONSTER's debut and image very similar to Blackpink. So right now BABYMONSTER is literally Blackpink 2.0 but with 3 additional members. And they're younger. I know about that one member leaving, or not fully leaving apparently. I don't really know what's going on with that, but if she really left for health reasons I hope she gets better. BABYMONSTER's whole debut has been a big underwhelming mess so far, and I honestly feel so bad for the girls. Didn't all these girls train at YG for multiple years? And for them to finally debut but have it be very underwhelming and not exciting to a lot of people must have hurt them. It's not their fault at all. YG is just fucking stupid and a terrible man. I feel like he messed everything up for BABYMONSTER because during the time their debut kept getting delayed, YG was fighting for his life trying to get the Blackpink members to resign their contracts. With how long it took, I don't know if maybe the Blackpink members wanted to leave at first but YG begged them to stay, or if they took a while to set new negotiations that the members were comfortable with, but the whole situation definitely messed with BABYMONSTER's debut, including the one member that left for health reasons. I'm not gonna sit here and say that BABYMONSTER is already a group of flops or something, because I know that's probably what a lot of toxic K-pop stans are saying right now. I'm only hoping that BABYMONSTER's future comebacks get better. And I personally want them to stray away from being seen as Blackpink 2.0. The bad I don't give a energy that YG has portrayed for years is tiring and not working anymore. It worked really well for 21 and it still works for Blackpink, but it ain't gonna work for BABYMONSTER. I mean, it could work if they do it right and in their own way, but for now I don't know what YG is gonna do for them. I do hope BABYMONSTER has a very bright future in their lives and careers. They're all basically the same age as the New Jeans members. And being in this insanely toxic industry so young is going to have long-lasting effects on them in the future. All I can hope for is that they are all surrounded by good people who can keep them a bit more sane while they live the intense idol life. Now let's finally move on to Blackpink renewing their contracts with YG. I personally feel bittersweet about the announcement. Part of me is happy that they resigned and we'll get more comebacks, because it's honestly fun watching Blackpink's music videos. There's something about them that really captivates you and keeps your attention even if you watch it multiple times. There's a K-pop YouTuber named Mara that has an amazing video explaining why everyone is so captivated by Blackpink's music videos, to the point where every time they drop a new music video everyone literally stops whatever they were doing just to watch them. But the other part of me is worried for the members themselves. Pretty much since their debut, Blackpink has gotten an obscene amount of hate over the years, and it seems like nowadays the hate has gotten worse. Of course, we all know that it's common for popular groups in K-pop to get tons of hate. The industry is very cutthroat, so when groups gain a ton of popularity, the fans immediately see them as a threat to their own favorite groups and start attacking them. I think it's so stupid that people actually do this, because it's not hard at all to celebrate other groups' achievements and success, and not see anyone as a threat. I really wish the K-pop industry didn't encourage this behavior with both the fans and the groups, but there isn't anything I can do. The industry would have to change from the inside out. But this has been part of the industry for so long, who's gonna wanna be that one person to try and change that? Plus I think the industry has been becoming even more competitive ever since K-pop became globalized and a lot more people know about the industry now. I wanna hope everything will chill out in at least 10 years, but ain't no telling right now. I think since 2018 or 2019, it has become very normalized to hate on the Blackpink members within the K-pop fandom. Some of that is because they became an extremely popular group literally since the day they debuted. But do you guys know who I think actually normalized the hate towards Blackpink? It was ARMYs. I know they weren't the only fandom that attacked them over the years, but I genuinely think they started to normalize it. Because no, think about it for real. Both BTS and Blackpink started to gain massive popularity at the exact same time. BTS started gaining more global success between the years 2016 and 2018, and they just continued to get bigger and bigger without ever stopping. BLACKPINK debuted in 2016 and had so many eyes on them from the jump because they were the first girl group to debut so many years after 21. So because both of those groups gained global popularity at the same time, ARMYs immediately saw BLACKPINK as a threat to BTS' success. BTS debuted in 2013 and had a slow, more gradual growth in popularity until 2016. The same year BLACKPINK debuted and BTS got their first Billboard Hot 100 entry for their Wings album. BLACKPINK kinda came out of nowhere to ARMYs and they had instant success. And like I said before, the industry is very cutthroat and competitive as hell. Every single K-pop fandom saw them as an immediate threat. But guess who saw them as a massive threat because of how fast they gained popularity around the same time BTS finally started to gain more international success? That's right, ARMYs. ARMYs were probably the first fandom in the K-pop community to start throwing the BLACKPINK members under the bus whenever they could. When Jennie started having YG's princess allegations thrown at her, ARMYs were very quick to jump on that and run with it. And when the lazy dancing allegations started, we all know that went out of control. To this very day, Jennie still gets lazy dancing allegations thrown at her, especially because of their latest tour they had. It doesn't help at all that in some video clips Jennie does look very low energy while she's dancing. It was revealed both by Jennie herself in a post made years ago explaining that Jennie just has some weak-ass ankles and can't dance in high heels because of it. So it seemed like Jennie was lazy dancing all because her ankles were in so much pain. But with the BLACKPINK hate being so normalized now, no one really believes the weak ankles excuse anymore. People did at first, but then BLACKPINK went on tour and those infamous concert clips surfaced, and everyone suddenly stopped believing it. I personally do believe that Jennie has weak ankles and her body can't take much demanding physical activities, as someone who also can't do much physical activity. But I truly don't know why some of her recent performances in concerts have been lackluster. I don't want to assume she's depressed like too many people have been assuming about her, like they're her therapist or doctor. It could be her ankles hurting or being overworked from the tour, or maybe the hate started to bother her again. I truly don't know. But in any way, no one wants to let the lazy dancing allegations and hate go. Quick question because I don't know. The person who made and uploaded the first video that showcased Jennie's lazy dancing and it went viral, causing the whole hate train towards Jennie. Were they an ARMY, or just a BLACKPINK hater? If they were an ARMY, it fits into my narrative that ARMYs wanted to try and take BLACKPINK down. If they were just a hater, I definitely think ARMYs used that situation to hate Jennie and the other members to bring them down. To this day, a lot of ARMY-based YouTube channels make hateful BLACKPINK content for very little to no reason. I guess since both BTS and BLACKPINK are at the top together, they still see them as a huge threat and is still trying to take them down. Blinks also see BTS as a threat. That's why those two fandoms never ever got along and probably never will. Even when dating rumors between Taehyung and Jennie popped up with photos and everything, Blinks and ARMYs refused to at least be civil with each other if they were confirmed to be true. The only time I've ever seen Blinks and ARMYs get along is when they ship a BTS member and a BLACKPINK member together. Which, another question, why the f do people ship them together? I literally don't understand. I've never even see either group interact with each other on camera, so why and how did people start shipping them together? I know we started seeing them actually talk to each other recently, but people have been shipping them together since the beginning, I think. So I ask again, why and how did that even happen? It genuinely baffles me. Then again, kids will ship anyone with anything even if they're cousins or siblings, so. But anyway, also Lisa has gotten a ton of hate over the years too. While Jennie has been getting favoritism and lazy dancing hate, Lisa has been getting a lot of hate ever since she debuted. Some people legit hate her just because she's Thai and from Thailand. It's so weird. I never understood hating someone because of their skin color and or where they're from. It's literally nonsensical. That's why stuff like this has to be taught to people, because no one is ever born instantly hating a group of people for how they look or where they're from. And Koreans are known to be hella racist to everyone that isn't Korean. So Lisa has been the main target of it for years. It's not just Korean citizens though. Some international non-Thai people have been very racist towards Lisa too. And then recently, ever since she did her crazy horse performance, even a ton of Thai people plus everybody else has been extremely vitriol towards her. If anyone watched my Yoonchai commentary video, I explained throughout that whole video that K-pop stans are some of the most people I have ever seen. That was completely confirmed even further once this crazy horseshit happened. Lisa posted some photos of her performance on her Instagram, and I believe very few videos of her actual performance leaked onto the internet. But even before she posted those photos, the visceral hate and shaming people were doing to her was instantaneous. Like as soon as her performance was announced, people were beyond angry with her. I made a shorts video talking about this already, but I'm gonna state it all here once again. Lisa is a grown-ass woman that can do a sexually charged performance if she wants to, and it was made very clear that she actually really wanted to do a performance like this for a long time. The fact that everyone, including Blinks, has been calling her all types of shaming and names because of this performance is wild to me. Like, what is wrong with all of you? Please tell me, because I'm genuinely curious. Why are you all so angry at Lisa for her crazy horse performance? She's a whole adult and wanted to do the performance for a long time. So why? If it's because you had this wholesome image attached to her, I'm sorry, but that's stupid. You cannot attach a wholesome or innocent image to adult idols celebrities. It makes no sense. It only makes sense when it comes to idols who are still minors, because they're supposed to be wholesome and innocent, or at least seen that way, because those are kids. If you do it to adults, you're setting yourself up for disappointment down the line. Adults are not gonna let themselves have an innocent image forever. Why else do you think Jungkook from BTS went above and beyond with his song 7-3D and Standing Next to You? He made it clear as day in those lyrics that he is an adult now and should treat him as such. He even clarified in a Weverse live that there was basically nothing wrong with making music about sex in general because sex is normal. He pretty much told all of the armies that aggressively babied him for so many years he is an adult now, and maybe he's had sex before and knows everything now. It kinda sucks that Jungkook possibly felt like he had to do all of this to get people to stop babying him, but at the same time we would have never gotten any of these bops he made. So I guess it was a curse that was turned into a blessing. Lisa's case isn't the same, but the outcome is similar to Jungkook. They both ended up getting tons of backlash for doing something explicit, despite both of them being adults. Well, I guess Lisa's case is similar to Jungkook's because since they're both Asian people, a huge chunk of K-pop stans infantilizes all of these idols. But it's weird because the fans also sexualizes these idols on a daily basis, but as soon as these same idols choose to sexualize themselves by their own choice, the fans get angry and try to push the innocent wholesome image onto them suddenly. Not all of the fans do this, just a select few of them, which is still a lot if we're only talking about K-pop fans because the community is massive now. So, are these people mad that these idols are taking back control of their own sexualization? If that's the case, that's weird. It gives me certain vibes I don't want to discuss, so I'll move on. Jennie and Lisa are the main members that gets tons of hate on a daily basis. But what about Rosé and Jisoo? Well, I personally have never seen those two as much hate as the other two. We all know that Jennie and Lisa are the most popular BLACKPINK members, so of course most of the attacks the group gets will be more aimed towards them. The only time I've seen Jisoo get some backlash was when that one K-drama was about to release. I have no opinion on the K-drama and situation around the K-drama because I am not a Korean citizen, or a Korean person in general, but that was the first time I saw Jisoo get some backlash, especially for something more serious. But still, with Jisoo, the backlash from that situation didn't really stick with her, I don't think. It seems like Korean netizens have forgotten about that K-drama scandal and still support her. Rosé got into that very brief scandal that was quickly proven to be false. And even then I didn't see her get much backlash even from K-netizens. Except maybe the usual people telling her she shouldn't smoke because she's an idol and blah blah blah. All of this to say that I'm worried for the members because since they renewed their contracts, this hate campaign against them is just gonna continue. I don't want their mental health to deteriorate any more than it possibly already has. They are well aware of the hate they get, and I'm sure it gets to them sometimes. All I can do is hope that the hate simmers down by the time their next comeback comes around. It might not though, because every time they have a comeback now, everyone talks about their music and title tracks sounding the exact same because of the Teddy formula they use all the time. Hopefully with this new contract they're able to change things up a bit for their next comeback, and I hope they're able to have more frequent comebacks too. Because no one wants to now wait 3 years for the next comeback to continue that stupid strategy. K-pop groups have to make a comeback at least every 5 or 6 months. Everything in K-pop goes at a breakneck speed. People get bored and move on so fast. That's why it's important to come out with new music as frequently as possible. I don't agree with K-pop moving this fast, but there ain't nothing I can do except try to keep up. This comeback gap strategy has only been working for BLACKPINK for so long, but it's at a point now where people are actively tired of it and want more frequent comebacks. At least give them one a year. They have enough popularity to do one comeback a year, no problem. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens with them. And something worth mentioning, the Blackpink AI cover for Batter Up by BABYMONSTER made the song sound way better than the original. I don't even know how that happened, but somehow the Blackpink members' voices fit the song better? It's not even their real voices, it's the AI. Even the garbage AI voice cover with Blackpink's fake voices gave the song so much more flavor that it was missing. This is how you know YG f***ed up when an AI cover is better than the original song.
내가 좀 알아서 비켜 순진한 척 나는 그딴 거 안 해 내 원해 but look in the mirror